That's another thing. You have to have very thick skin in this industry.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yes, no, because once again, we are product agnostic. So my job is to say, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, here's your data. I'm going to open it up for you and let you see the wizard behind the curtain. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, wizard behind the curtain.
Yeah.
So you see that, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, it's up to you what you want to decide. Now, statistically, they're going to most likely, when they come to me and say, we're looking to blah, 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 there's usually a pain point there. So they're probably not, the people on the other end are probably not being very scrupulous. Now, whether they are not, let's literally dive in and look at the facts, not how you feel. Let's look at the facts and see what's going on. Now, if they're not being scrupulous, let's go to Mr. and Mrs. Vendor and see if they are a vendor or if they're actually a partner. If they're a partner, let's look and say, okay, what's going on?
Interesting.
Okay, if that's the case, let's work together and see what's going on. If you're a vendor, and I know some people are like, well, Brooke, you're just changing terminology. No, there is a really big difference if you bet on the other side, if you bet on both sides, you know there's a difference. So if you look at it and say, okay, so are you willing to work with this? Are you letting them own their data? You're looking at this, you're looking at that. And when it comes down to and they cancel, that's really when you start seeing whether you ask for, hey, ownership or you say they're going to cancel, you start seeing the real colors come out. And I have 100% been there with the dealer because I am a partner with them and saying, no, I'll be on the call with you. And I have been words that I cannot probably say on this show because it is a string of, I'll say Brooke words of being told that, yeah, just some very poor behaviors that are unscrupulous and things that are not very honorable that I'm just like, I don't know why you would ever do business with people. How are you still in business? And on the flip side, I have been seeing some incredible, amazing business partners when things have went wrong and they have 100% head say, hey, that is our fault. We will 100% not only take care of you, here's what we're going to do to make it right. And they went way above
I
board
love
to
it.
say, this is what we're going to do to make it right. So you have both ends of the spectrum because there's some really awesome companies out there and great agencies out there